Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Well, I've been making some tags and I've been making them with some music roll paper. I think we all know what this is, but it makes great pockets and tags. I've backed it onto coffee dyed paper, stitched around the outside, and just did a wee collage on the front. And I've just put calico and linen in the top. So I'm going to make some more and I shall show you my process. I just grabbed some tea dyed or coffee dyed paper. Don't know why I keep saying tea dyed. Anyway, this is stuff I was going to use in one of the journals. That's why it's creased, but this is ideal for I'll just use it for the tags. And I always cut that. It's hard to manage this stuff because it keeps rolling. I've had it in the book press for a couple of weeks and it still wants to roll. But I usually cut it to A4 size. It's easier to manage. And I just use glue stick to attach it. So I'm going to stick my scissors on here to help manage this. And I just go carefully over the notches, otherwise the glue all comes through on the other side. The glue stick gets caught on it. I just make sure there's enough down on it to stick it to the paper, because I'm sewing around the edges anyway. Yeah, there's a bit much there. So, how is everyone? I hope you've all had a good day. This afternoon where I am, and we're having a lovely day. Started out a bit chilly, a bit frosty, but the sun is shining. That's the bonus. We've had some real wet weather. Make sure I get it round the right way. And I usually just line up one side. And then just and then I trim the edges off. Stick that one up there and we'll do another one. Quite like that. Although I think it'd be easier to write on the other side. I got hold of a whole lot of this. Well, I say a whole lot, it's not. It's most probably about half a dozen or so boxes of it. And it's just been sitting around. I was looking at it the other day thinking I need to start using it. And I know a lot of girls use it for tags and pockets. Journal covers is another thing. I haven't used it to make a journal cover. See, that's what happens when it gets caught in the grooves. comes through the other side. And then I will trim that up on the cutter. And I cut these at 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 by 6 1/2, I think I do. Yeah, it is. Pretty sure it is. I'll just trim that up. Right. Yeah, 3 1/4. That's straight. Right. Keep that bit. And I never lift that up high enough. I sort of only lift it 3/4 of the way up. Keep those bits. And we'll do this one here. If anyone else has got any ideas for using this paper, leave me a comment below. I'd really like to know different ways to use it. I did see someone, they made it was a lovely journal, soft covered journal, and they used the, the fancy triangle bit you get at the start, that you hook that on to get it to twirl around to play. Cut that one this way. And it was really ornate, that part, and she made a gorgeous tie round journal. Now I'm just going to do the corners. I have trouble getting my corners even, so I decided to cut the ends off a card, a store card, and makes it easier for doing the corners. I'll just do a few of these, and then I will do some collaging. bit with the words down the side. Okay. Leave those two over there for the time being. And I usually at this point sew round the edges of them, but I can do that later. Now I've pulled out a few scraps here because I really wanted some print on here. I must probably change this around, but I like these old pages. Sure, it's a bit wide. I just like that aged look of the paper. I wonder if I should try some music paper. Does it matter if I put the words up the other way? I suppose it does, doesn't it? I don't think that's going to be quite long enough, but we shall see. Oh yes, it is. Okay, now I'm going to I don't have many fussy cut flowers. I have to do some more. See what we have at this one. I think it looks better on there. But then, no. Well, maybe might use those. Might use that one actually. No. Well, I'll leave it there because I shall see. Oh, that's nice. Here, I've put that one on there. I think these plainer ones need something brighter. Whereas quite like that one on there. What else do we have? No. I might put the purple one on there. I think that's a bit wide. Just a bit too much on there. Might look better that way. if that was round the other way, I'd like that better. I'm going to rip this down a bit too. Not happy with this one, but I don't really know what else I can put on there. Do I want another yellow? That one just fell into place, didn't it? Maybe we will have 2 yellow, because I like that on there better. I like dandelions as well. I'm going to use that. Get that to sit in there properly. I just spied that and I thought, oh, I like that. That's better. Right, I'm going to put this down before I change my mind again. And I'll try not to rip any papers this time. I couldn't believe that happened. And I was going to take it out, and I thought, no, because those sort of things happen to me all the time. Leave it in. Okay, one down. Put that more in the middle. I can't pick anything up. I broke a few of my nails when I was out in the garden the other day. We had a bit of a fine patch, so hubby and I went out there and started tidying up a bit more. Trimmed back all the heebies. Oh, we did them before winter, but for some reason they, some of them decided to start growing again. And then we decided, because they've been in for 10 years, they've got a bit leggy. So we've taken them out. We're going to put new ones in. Just change it around a bit out the front. Be careful with this one. Oops, a daisy. Nearly. Come back round that way. There we go. over a bit more. Got to remember about the sewing around the edges. Okay. Now I am going to put some Tracy labels on. The lid on my glue. And see what, I'll put that one on there. I like that one. I've got to learn to go with my first decision. This is why I'm doing the Margaret Miller collage as well. It's all about making myself work faster and to stop mucking around making decisions. Maybe on there. Yeah, I'm going to put that one on there. I was just reading it to make sure I had the correct tag. I don't know about that one. I'm in two minds about that. Woodland. Oh, that one's too big as well. Maybe the green. And here I go, mucking around again, trying them all out. Put that one on a bit crooked, didn't I? I might put the green one there actually. I'm going to cut it down. I think that's what is putting me off. It's just that bit too big. I like it more over that way. Here we go. Now it's just this one. Don't like the blue on there. That blue? Maybe the darker blue. Well, there we go. Decisions made. It only took me 15 minutes instead of half an hour. Now I want some butterflies, I think, or birds. Oh, and these are traces. Yeah. They're the butterflies, her butterflies. Maybe not. I like it down there. Also like it up the top, but I need more of these as well. It does look nice on there, doesn't it? Well, I think it does. I don't know if that one needs one. Right, a wee one maybe. No, it's too pale, too big. Here we go. Getting better. So I will sew these off camera. And then I will, where's my, here we go. And sewing them too helps them lie flat. I just like the feel of the tags with this paper. They're really sturdy and they're light and thin, so they're not taking up a lot of real estate in your journal. It's most probably not the place I had it either. And this wee one. Did I have that way, or was it the other way? That way. I'm going to pause you now and sew these and come back and show you what they're like. So this is them sewing around the edge. That one went a wee bit wonky. That's okay, it all adds to the look of the tag. Now what I'm going to do is I use this to, when I'm going to use bits of calico or linen, this is the punch I use to make the hole for it. I find this one's just a nice size. I've got another one, but like, you know, I've got the crocodile, but I do have another tag punch thing that I use if I'm not putting anything in the top of the tag. That just makes a nice size hole. Oh, this one here, and it makes that sort of top, and I use that in tags when I'm not putting anything else in the top of it. And then these are just bits I've ripped up that of calico and different bits of material. Quite like that one. I think I'll go with the calico. Well, this one's linen. Put that one on there. And just thread that through. That one's a bit long, so I'm just going to cut a bit off there. Just fray it. There's some sari silk there too, but I think that will be too soft. It needs... I keep pulling this bit out. Maybe I should use... Might be a bit wide. And of course you can ink the edges of the tags and all that up if you want to. I just like this sort of look more, the plainer and a bit raggedy. That's too wee. Use this bit of calico. And there we have it, another 4 tags. But yeah, they're really sturdy even now, and they're not quite dry. And there's plenty of writing on there. And as I said, they don't take up a lot of room in your journal, which is good. So there we go. There's some tags done with the piano paper. So thank you all for staying and watching, and I shall see you all in my next video.